Welcome to another show. Josh and Ashley Franks here. We're your hosts for today. We're going to have a blast today.
Yes, sir.
We have a super duper young lady going to be joining us, and she's going to be sharing in a little while.
She is.
She's going to sing. I don't know. You never know what she's going to do. She's
This is
liable
true.
to tell a story or a joke or testify. Who knows?
Yeah.
We're going to have fun, though. I
It's
can
gonna be a
promise
good
you
day.
that, because every time we come to the Josh and Ashley show, we have a good time, don't
right.
we?
Time
And
flies when you're having
You never
fun.
know. We have special guests. Sometimes it's just us. But always, and most importantly, we want the Lord to show up.
Right.
And we want Him to be here with us. And if He's here, hey, it makes all the difference in the world. And if He's not here, we're closing shop and going
That's right.
home, you know?
Amen.
Because we can't do it without Him. But we are excited to be with you. JoshandAshleyFranks.com is our website for you to go visit. All that you want to know about the Josh and Ashley Show, you can find it there. Again, www.joshandashleyfranks.com. Spell all of that out. You'll be able to find what you need there. Well, let's sing a couple. You want to?
Yeah.
We'll sing a couple of songs here and get right on into the show. Get our guest on here in just a moment. You don't want to go anywhere. I am blessed. Sing it. I am blessed. Every day that I live, I am blessed. Yeah. When I wake up in the morning till I lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed. Well, I've got shoes on my feet, got plenty to eat, and a home in heaven by and by. Brothers and sisters on this earth, they are mine by new birth, and we shall share in that home beyond the sky. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day that I live, I am blessed. And when I wake up in the morning till I lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed. Now through sunshine and rain, even sorrow and pain, Jesus is still my comfort and my guide. Oh, His blood has covered me, and His grace has set me free, and someday I shall stand by His side. Oh, I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day that I live, I am blessed. And when I wake up in the morning till I lay my head to rest, I am blessed. Oh, I am blessed. I am blessed. And I am blessed. Every day that I live, I am blessed. For when I wake up in the morning till I lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed. In the morning, I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day, I am
I've known days of plenty when abundance fell like rain. I've had to face some deserts and known my share of pain, and all of it has made me who I'm supposed to be. Every trial has shaped me and lets me see I've been just as blessed by the shadows as I've been by the light. just as blessed when times were hardest as when everything was right. So if His goodness falls upon me, if I face life's greatest test, I'll lift my hands and praise Him, 'cause I've been just as blessed. If this life was perfect, would I cling to Him so tight, or find His word so faithful to get me through the night? Shall I take His mercies and harder things refuse? No, faith is what sustains me, so faith is what I'll choose. I've been just as blessed by the shadows as I've been by the light, just as blessed when times were hardest as when everything was right. So if His goodness falls upon me, if I face life's greatest test, I'll lift my hands and praise Him, 'cause I've been just as blessed. I'll lift my hands and I'll praise Him, 'cause I've been just as blessed.
Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the Josh and Ashley Show. Tell these good folks who we have as our special guest today.
Oh my goodness, well,
Well,
what are the things we can add to her repertoire? Author,
yes,
singer,
yes,
songwriter,
yes,
amazing singer.
yes.
Yeah. All right, we have today the wonderful Miss Lauren Talley with
Yes,
us.
we do.
It took you a little too long to think of some nice things to say about me.
Well, I
doing
apologize.
my
I put her
best
on the
over
spot
here.
there. That's not normal that I do that. I usually give you a little prompt, don't I?
It's sometimes.
Yeah, but I didn't
that's
this
okay.
time. Hey, Lauren.
How are you?
Welcome to the Josh and Ashley Show.
I have hit the big time now.
Right, I don't know about
am
all
on
that.
the Josh and Ashley Show.
You know,
I get this show at home.
At home?
On my TV. I see it
Really,
there all the
really.
time.
Now, I was going a little biblical here because I've been studying on truth and lies. So I just want to make sure you're
Oh,
not
Lord,
lying
we got a
now.
lot to talk about today.
Hey, we're glad to have you on.
I'm glad to be
So
here.
what's
This
been
is
happening
fun.
in your life? I mean, we've had some major changes in Lauren Talley's life over the last
Everything.
year, right?
Well, I think lots of things have changed for everybody in the
Yeah.
past year. But yes, definitely for me. If you've ever seen me sing before, it was probably with my family, the Talleys.
Yep.
I spent 25 years on the road with my mom and dad singing. And
How's
it
that
was-
possible when you're only 26?
I know, right?
It's unbelievable.
I was just a mere child.
Yeah.
But we spent 25 years on the road as a family, and it was the greatest blessing.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful for the time that we had. But my mom and dad retired at the end of 2020.
Wow.
I want people to know I didn't run off and leave them. They retired.
They retired.
And,
They made their own decision.
They are loving the retirement life. They're doing great. And I have continued on with a full-time solo ministry and career, and that has just gotten started. And I'm also a newlywed.
Oh,
I've been
my
married just
goodness.
a few months, and I moved to a new town in a new state, and I'm a bonus mom now. And
How did
everything's
this,
different.
now here's the big question. This is what I want to know. How does a Tennessee girl wind up in the state of Georgia?
Well,
That's
the
what I wanna
gospel has to go to all corners of the world.
Oh, this is
I am
great.
bringing the gospel to North Georgia.
There you go.
And wearing the orange as proud as I can, and
Yes.
I may be only one.
You're
but
the only one,
somebody's
I
gotta hold
promise.
The banner high.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, that's awesome. Married a wonderful young man, Sam.
think so.
And we do too. He's a good fellow. We think you caught a good guy.
I think so.
And that's it. So you've become a mom overnight too, huh?
I'm a bonus mom to 4 littles. And
Oh,
if
wow.
you had told me just a few years ago that would that would be part of my story. I would have been like, I don't know about all that.
Wow.
But it's been such a huge blessing, and
Sure.
the Lord granted me a desire of my heart when He gave me this family, and I sure have learned a whole lot about life and about Him.
I'm sure.
with all
I'm
of that.
sure. I'm sure. So, you know, you've had a lot of life changes, experiences. You even wrote a book about it, and kind of shared devotionals, testimonies in that, and then kind of brought you up to where you are today. Still sharing that testimony. Share a little bit about that. You want to?
I don't want anybody to think because we hold a microphone and sing, or because we stand on a platform, that we have life all figured out. We don't.
Right.
We just know what God has done for us, and we want to tell other people what He's done for us, because He can do that for you too. And God has brought me through some really, really hard struggles in
Yeah.
my life. No need to get into all the nitty-gritty right
No, you
now.
don't.
But I can tell you, I know what it's like to walk through dark times. I know
Right.
what it's like to question God and ask Him why. Why did you allow this to happen the way that it did? But I can look back over my life and I can see how His hand constantly led me.
Awesome.
Every bit of it. Even the things that made no sense at the time. It was all part of His plan.
Yeah.
And I have a desire now to tell people God's in the middle of the mess.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of the ugly.
That's
He
good.
meets us right where we are, even in our most broken.
Yeah.
And He can take that and use that
Yeah.
if we'll allow Him to.
Absolutely. And that's what you're doing right now. And working on another brand new recording.
I'm just getting started on a brand new recording.
Traveling,
Yeah.
doing some solo dates.
You know what? If you're going to change everything, just do it all at one time.
There
Go
you
big or
go.
go home.
There you go. Go big or go home. That's exactly right. Well, we're glad that you came
I'm glad to
be
be
on the part
here.
of the Josh and Ashley Show. And we're just glad to see what God's doing for you in your life and how He's working, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. And it's wonderful to see that. We're proud of you.
Thank you. I don't think the puzzle ever fully comes together until we get to heaven.
There you go.
We get to see the big picture all at one time. But it's neat to see little glimpses along the way.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, I want you to do something for us. I mean, while you're here, you didn't come to talk, you came to sing, right?
You know, I might as well sing something while I'm
So
here.
let's do
All
that.
right, let's do it.
Lauren Talley, ladies and gentlemen, singing here on the Josh and Ashley Show.
Woke up this morning to big possibilities, wide open spaces and blue skies ahead of me. I made my plans down to the minute, 'cause if God is in it, the sky's the limit. Never expected the phone call that came, never imagined the world going sideways, losing control and I'm feeling afraid. There's no escaping, it's so frustrating, but oh, in a world that's going crazy, I can count on the God who never changes. Oh, when nothing stays the same, I know I can count on the God who never changes. I can count on the God who never changes. Do you ever feel that you're the only one who feels alone? You just can't tell anyone. Even in a crowded room, you're by yourself, and no one could ever tell that you need some help. Do you ever feel like you're an empty cup, like you'll never measure up, 'cause you're just not good enough? There is one who sees the wounds that never heal, and he knows how you feel. Ooh, Jesus, he is everything. He is everywhere. The loving arms that hold you when you think that no one cares, when you feel like you've got nothing. You've been searching for that something. When you finally find the one thing you need, you found everything. He's the peace that comes and holds you close and fills you up with hope and never lets you go. Even when you fall and face down in the dirt, even when it hurts, there is Jesus. He is everything. He is everywhere. The loving arms that hold you when you think that no one cares, when you feel like you've got nothing. You've been searching for that something. When you finally find the one thing you need, you found everything. It's so hard to put in words, 'cause it doesn't make much sense. The only way I know to tell you just who Jesus is. He is everything. He is everywhere. He's the loving arms that hold you when you think that no one cares, when you feel like you've got nothing. You've been searching for that something. When you finally find the one thing you need, you found everything. Everything. Oh, everything.
I hope you've enjoyed the Josh and Ashley show today. Didn't Lauren just sing great?
Fabulous.
Always
As
does.
always, though.
You know, being raised around the music and her mom and dad and her uncle for many years sang, and of course it goes way back further than that. And of course, why would we think any different, right?
That's right. Yeah.
She's done a great job today.
Always does a great job. I
look,
expected
she's-
nothing less.
She's standing here.
Here she is.
Here she is. I mean,
Is she going to pay you after a while for saying those things?
well, I wanted her to hear me say all those
Okay.
wonderful things. You did a great job.
Thank
today,
you
Lauren.
so much. It's been a pleasure to be here.
It's been good, hasn't it?
Been fun.
Hey, now tell the folks, because I know that after the show today, they're going to go take their smart device and they're going to type in your name on their browser.
From your lips to God's ears, I hope so.
And they're going to purchase all kinds of merchandise off of your website. What would it be?
You can find everything that has anything to do with me at laurentalley.com. You can read my tour schedule there. You can order all of my music, t-shirts, books, all that kinds of stuff there. I'm on every streaming platform.
Oh.
So if you listen to music just on your phone now, you can find me at Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Google, and I'm on every social media platform that you can think of, just about. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Just look up Lauren Talley and you'll find me.
There you go. And that's all the platforms they'll allow you to be on, right?
Exactly.
Okay, I just want to make sure we get that clear. Hey, it's been fun. What's the last song you're going to sing for us today?
I believe the last one I'm going to sing today is called A Wretch Like Me. It's been out on the radio a lot in the past year, and it's actually the very first song that I ever wrote completely by myself. So this is a special one to me.
So you've been writing as well as singing recently.
All of the songs that I've sung on the show today have been songs that I've either written or co-written.
That's incredible.
It's been a lot of fun and a definite learning experience for me, for
That's
sure.
great. Well, it's again, that's in your genes, so you ought to be able to do it. Hey, it's been great to have Lauren Talley. It's been great to have you. Thanks for watching the Josh Nashley Show. We'll see you next time. Take us home.
All right. I heard the crowd cry, crucify. I saw the blood pour from his brow. I felt the chains fall from my hands. Oh, but I know I don't deserve a second chance. I watched the guards spit in his face. I knew he stood there in my place. I walked away, a prisoner freed. My pardon signed, blood and sealed eternally. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I've traded shame to wear a crown. My eyes were blind, but now I see. Praise God for grace that saved a wretch like me. My guilt and shame died on a tree. The man of sorrows bore my